Step number 4, perform some tests. To perform some further tests, we need to modify the configuration of the MQTT proxy to adjust it towards our API gateway that is currently running. So let's open the Docker Compose YAML file that is provided with the MQTT proxy Docker container. As you see here, we have a number of ports that are actually configured here in the MQTT proxy. So please make sure that you don't use them with your API gateway currently. Otherwise, it's going to collide towards the ports and you are going to see errors. As you see here, there is an entry that is called out URL. The out URL is actually the endpoint that is used to validate the authentication calls against. So in our case, we have a host name that is called policy and a port on port 3001. So we need to adjust this to contain our host name of the API gateway containing the policies that we have imported. Once that's adjusted, we need to restart the container in order to be able to validate the username and password against the API gateway. In my case here, I've modified the out URL to connect to my gateway that is locally installed on my machine. As I run on Windows, I use the docker.for.win.localhost variable. I've created a port on the API gateway that runs on 3002, and I've disabled the default 8080 port. Once I save the Docker Compose YAML, I need to restart the container. But once that's finalized, I can proceed with the MQTT Lens test. I can simply connect and disconnect again. And then to check if my configuration has been successfully, I can go into the API Gateway Manager, validating that the traffic has been running okay. Therefore, I go simply to the Traffic tab, click on Apply, and see the call that has happened to the gateway. I'm also seeing that the connect and auth method has been used, or the connect and auth service has been used, and that the RAG admin has been successfully authenticated. If I click inside, I see all the content that has been sent to me. Please scroll down into the MQTT section. You see MQTT password, username, and other variables if they are contained. There is also the message body exposed here, and you can continue working with the message body as part of your policy flow. Thanks for watching the MQTT proxy video. If you have questions, issues, or feedback, feel free to go to GitHub and open an issue or reach out to us directly.